Welcome back friend, this is Ram here and it's 60-second tutorial on JavaFX 8. In this tutorial we are going to see JavaFX and Jasper report integration. That is how to generate a Jasper report using JavaFX. So let's begin. To design a Jasper report using JavaFX 8 we need to follow these tips. So first of all we need to download a Jasper report jar and a report plugins for a NetBeans. So you will get the Jasper report jar project on these links and iReport plugins on a NetBeans page, and this is the link for iReport plugins. I have already downloaded this. So this is the Jasper report jar project, which consists of these directories and files. So we need this lib and this directory which has the jar which are going to need in our application to design a report. And this is the iReport plugin which consists of 4.nbm files, and we need to install it on NetBeans to use a iReport designer. So go to the next step. So next step is to install a iReport plugin. To install iReport plugins we need to go tools, so tools, then plugins, then go to the downloaded options and add up plugins for iReport. So we need to select these 4 plugins and add into the, so I have already installed it, so I now need to install this and close. So after installing the iReport plugin you will get this welcome to iReport or Jaspersoft page. The next step is we need to add database jar, that is in my case a SQLite JDBC jar and project jar. So as we are currently working on a user info application, so we need to add a user info application jar to iReport class path. So you will get this jar on distribution, dist directory, that is user info application jar on your project, and we need to add these 2 jars in a iReport class path. So to do so we need to go to the tools, options, then select the iReport, and in this we need to add a database jar, that is a SQLite JDBC in my case, and a application jar. So this is the user info application jar, and you need to apply this and OK. Then next step is we need to go on a welcome to iReport page and click on step 1 to create a new database JDBC connection, and we need to provide this name, JDBC driver and JDBC URL. So to create a database connection or set up a data source we need to click on this database icon, and to select the data source we need to select a database JDBC connection. Next, so we need to give a name to the database JDBC connection, so for example a test. Then we need to provide a JDBC driver, so these are the JDBC drivers for the different databases. So in my case it's a SQLite, so I need to provide this in a manually. So this is the org.sqlite.jdbc driver for SQLite database. The next is the JDBC URL. We need to provide the database file path in a JDBC URL, and that is JDBC :SQLite : the database path, and we need to paste it here. we need to assign a JDBC URL like JDBC colon SQLite colon and database path. So this will be the user database.sqlite file location, and you will get this on your project directory, your database file, and this will be the your database file location, that is user database.sqlite. And we need to copy this on this JDBC URL path after JDBC colon SQLite colon database path. Then we can assign a credentials like username and password to our database JDBC connection if we want. I will leave this blank username and password. So let's test the JDBC connection. As in my case it is blank, so okay. So if your connection is successful, it will alert on you with a connection test successful. Okay, and save the database JDBC connection. So after creating a database connection, it will show in this test. And if you want to modify this database connection, you can click on this test and you can modify your database connection. Then next step is we need to click on iReport page on step 2, and we need to select a blank report, or we can select any report template, and we can open this template, and we need to assign a report name, location and file. So next step is to create a report. So we can select any report or a report template. I will go with this blank and open this template. So next step is to provide a report name. Then we need to give a path or a location to the report file. So in my case it is in a project path location, and the file will be report1.jrxml. Then next, so it will create a file for us with the extension .jrxml, or we can create the same report file with by clicking on project package, new empty report. Say give any name, for example new report 1. So this will be the project name and location and the file created. Then finish. So it will create a project report project file with a .jrxml extension. So currently it is a blank. So we can assign a title, page header, column header, details, column footer, page footer and summary. Go to the palette, select that static text, and we can assign a static text here. Say for example JavaFX 8 tutorial 62 on Jasper report. Then palette, I will select the current date, paste, apply. Then go to the palette once again, select static state, say user details, then click on this database icon and write a query, select all from user database. So we are using a user database table and retrieve all the fields. So these are the fields from user database table. So preview the data. So it will show all the details in the database. So these are some of the details in the database, and click OK. So next step is go to the report inspector. So in the fields you will see the fields in the database. Now select the fields which you want to show on a report. So I have selected ID, first name, last name, email. Drag these fields into a details. So it will select and add into the report. I will make this column header fields bold, then adjust this. And add a page number. And save. You can preview the report from here also. So preview. Okay. So this is the Jasper report preview for our report. So it will create a .jasper file on compile. So this is the date, headline, title, page header with the columns and user details. So next step is this is the step which we have done now. Add the title report using a static stick in a report pattern. Then add page X of Y in a page footer. Then we have added fields by using report inspector, by selecting the required fields and dragging into a detail, and we have previewed the report. Now next step is we need to add the library, that is Jasper report libraries in the project folder. So to do that we need to go to the libraries, right click, add a library and create a new library. Say for example Jasper report. jar. Okay, and add jar. So go to the Jasper report jar project folder, then lib. You need to select all the jars. So select all and add these jars. And we need to also add the jars from this directory. So these are the 3 jars we need to add. So add these jars and say OK. So but I have already added these jars, so I will say cancel. So this is the Jasper report jar I have already created. So and I have added these all jars to the my project. So these are the all jars we need to add even in our project directory. Then next step is we need to create a button, new button. So on click on this button, we can show the our design report. So go to your application on user info of Java in my case, and so this is the button which I have added to show the report. So on set on action, I'm going to print a report. So to print a report, I have created a class print report, and this is the print report class. So the print report class by extending a JFrame. So this is the way we can integrate a Jasper report with a JavaFX with the help of swing component JFrame. So we need to extend this print report class with a JFrame. Then next is we need to assign a JDBC connection. So this is the connection, SQL connection dot database connector. So this is our SQL connection class where we have defined a SQLite JDBC connection, and we are using this connection in our print report class. So this is the database connect. This is the database connector method we are using in a print report to create a SQL connection. So then prepare statement, result set, and we have created a show report method, and in the show report method we have assigned a JRXML file to the Jasper report. So this is the JRXML file path we have assigned to the Jasper report. So Jasper report equals to Jasper compile manager compile report, and this is the .jrxml path. Then Jasper print equals to Jasper file manager dot file report. We have given this Jasper report to Jasper print, as we are not using any objects, so it is null. Then JDBC connection con. Then we are going to pass this Jasper print to Jasper viewer, JR viewer. So it will print this report in this JR viewer with the help of this frame. So this we are going to add this viewer into this frame. So this dot add viewer, this dot set size of 900 by 500 and set visible true. And here in this button action we are going to use that class as a object print report view report equals to new print report, and we are going to call that method show report on button action. So run the application. And this is the report button which we have added in a scene. So click on this report. And it will generate a report for us. So this is the report which we have designed, JavaFX, with a date, title, user details and a page. So this is the new report, this is new report, same as we have designed. So this I will change with this new report 1. Save this and I will compile this, run this once again. And click on report. So this is the report. So this is the tutorial about JavaFX and Jasper report integration. That is how we can generate a Jasper report using JavaFX. So I'm going to paste these rules or steps into a comment section, and I will upload this source code on my GitHub page. And if you have any question about this tutorial, ask me in a comment section, or you can mail me on my email ID, that is alapureram@gmail.com. And finally, if you really like my work, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next tutorial.